Welcome, welcome, welcome. You all right, Goose? You know what's so funny? Okay. You know what's on right now is summertime. Okay. So that just goes to show somebody's in the element of like summer. Okay. Somebody's feeling summer, even though it's not summer. Maybe in another country it's summer, but it's not here. So the shift is like somebody had a seasonal shift a little late in the season. So they're a couple seasons behind. I was about to LOL you guys. Okay. My face is not in the camera today. Okay. It is, my energy is nuts. So I'm not supposed to be in the camera. All right. I kind of know why. So it's just, I can't have you guys sucking my energy. Okay. So, good morning to everybody too. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come on and then we're going to talk about a few things. Okay, too. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come on and then we're going to talk about a few things. Okay. Hi. Hi. And then, yeah, I definitely want to discuss a few things before I continue. But I'll pull a couple pads and put them aside. Hey. I mean, I can kind of see you guys. When it gets a little lower, it gets a little hotter. But my energy is like banging right now. What I want to do is bang out the rest of these zodiacs, and I can't. I'm being stopped. And I'm going to explain why. Okay. So for those who are Scorpio, Cancer, Saggy, and Gemini, you got to wait till tomorrow. Okay. So energy shift. What's the energy shift? So what I want to explain why, but I also want a few more people on because I know during the day there can be a few hundred of you and there's only 40 right now. So I just want to give it a couple more minutes, and if like the 5-minute mark we don't have more people, then I'll continue my chat. Okay. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Energy shift. Energy shift. Energy shift. Energy shift. What up, buttercups? Okay. All right. So I'm going to begin. Okay. Anybody who joins in, great. Okay. Let me start off by a few things. I'm going to let you know there's an energy shift. Okay. Which is fine. We have them all the time, especially in that Cappy read. Like, holy shit, did it switch? Okay. But regardless of that, okay. I have, my face should not be in the camera right now. Okay. My energy is mine right now to work with it. And it's just the way it's going to be for today. I know Scorpio, Cancer, Saggies and Gemini, you're still waiting on your raw love. Okay, you need to wait until tomorrow, and I'm sorry because I really do have the energy to bang it out, but they're not letting me. And I think the reason for that is, and I tried, okay? I think the reason for that is the 4, this I did 4 today. I still have a couple uploading, okay? I'm blending the energy, guys. They really want you to watch every zodiac because other people are going to be relating to other zodiacs right now. Or probably better than your own. So this is the universe's way of teaching you kind of your planetary birth chart for those who are unaware of it. Because say you're in Libra energy right now, but you're not a Libra, you're a Pisces. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's working with the Pisces energy right now too. A lot of people are working with the Cappy energy right now too, whether it's new love, self-love. See what I'm saying? So this is why they're doing it, and this is why I had a certain order to go in. All right. So I suggest for your own knowledge that you watch all the videos. I know it can be draining, and like if somebody said that to me, I'd be like, yeah, right. Like I don't have the time to do that, nor do I want to do that. All right. But this is their way of you getting to recognize certain stuff with your situation. Because in all reality, guys, I do my daily energy and it hits every zodiac. So everybody has every zodiac in their birth chart. Okay. Sometimes you don't recognize it. But now with Venus here, you're gonna recognize a zodiac that you thought you weren't even part of. Okay. Um, so I'm sorry that those other 4 have to wait until tomorrow because trust me, with my energy right now, like I said, I'd really love to just bang them out, but it's not what I'm doing. Okay. You need to concentrate on the 4 that I posted today and blend your own energy and figure out where you're at so you know what your next step is. Because it's crucial. Some there's no going back. Some they want you to try. Others you have to break up and leave a situation and work on yourself. Everybody is working with the same energy, but is working with different aspects of their life. Okay. Not everybody is going to get back together with somebody. Not everybody wants to leave their situation they're in, but you kind of have no choice. Okay. Because you're about to get roadblocked if you think you can. All right. Especially with my Virgo read, it's not up yet, but somebody was trying to suit themselves by changing someone else. You can't do that. So it looks like it's going to backfire. Okay. That one's uploading too. So what I pulled for today, to kind of keep you going, kind of like what we're working with. All right. At the bottom of the deck, it says, take your power back. Use your God-given power and intentions to manifest blessings in your life. So this is people who need to just take control of their self again to find their own happy. These are for people who are not happy in the current situation. Take your power back and find your happy. We have spread your wings and do not hold back right now. It is perfect timing for you to soar. For others, they want to resist what's about to be in front of them, but the universe is saying, no, we need you to soar. We have moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations. Capitalize upon them. So whether you're having a hard time or an okay time, regardless, take advantage of this. If you're having a hard time, write a letter to the universe, releasing stuff. If you're having a good old merry time, write a letter to the universe, write an appreciation letter. Compassion. Soften your heart to respect of the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. These are one of these situations where it can go in both directions. It can go whatever's coming back your way. They want you to be compassionate. And then others, they need you to nurture yourself. Pay attention to the thoughts and the ideas that come. They are unanswered prayers. So this is synchronicities. This is speaking just strictly on synchronicities. But you got to know how to interpret your synchronicities. Some interpret it as, oh, I know this person's coming back because there's all these signs. Nah, these are your signs maybe to let this person go. You never think about it in the other way. You're always thinking about it in a certain way. And when all reality, these messages are for you and for you alone, not for anybody else, not to tell you who's coming along and who's not coming along. The mystery, the universe likes to keep things up to a mystery. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to give you clear well, they're going to give you clear synchronicities, but what I'm saying is they're yours and yours alone. Don't put somebody else into your message because the message is solely for you. We have a career transition. So what this is telling me, your purpose is being triggered right now. So some of you are just meeting twin mates, twin soulmates, whatever. Okay. Some are just meeting them. Others are transitioning into a new job. You know what I'm saying? And others need to just take care of themselves right now because you bumped into a soulmate, you bumped into a twin flame, you bumped into a life partner, and it triggered something. Okay. So I will pull on those. And then we'll continue with this and see what the best advice is. So I laid them backwards. I don't know why. So don't take a step back, all right? So compassion, this is soften your heart. This can go in both directions. Have compassion on yourself right now or have compassion in the situation that's about to be confronted, okay? So it's the High Priestess reversed. So this is not using your intuition with this situation. This is somebody not being compassionate. So you're going against the grain. You're going against the universe. All right? When shit like that happens, you're going to be climbing that mountain. And it's not going to be fun. Okay? It's going to be quite the trek. So if you choose not to be compassionate and no matter what situation you're in right now, you're going to make it harder for you. Other people are looking at it like, why be compassionate towards somebody who lied and had secrets and all this other stuff? To me, you're strictly not using your intuition. Intuition is needed here, and you're not using it. You need to be compassionate with no matter what circumstance. Tell me about the High Priestess. If you do not have compassion, it can backfire, okay? So we have the Son of Wands reversed. And this is not the other person, guys. This is for you. This is your energy shift and your energy shift alone. If you do not have compassion towards certain situations right now, people, place, or things, it can backfire on you. Okay? So they're stressing the compassion. Tell me about moon cycles. Some of you are just straight up not using your intuition when it comes to that. Okay? It's like you don't want to. That's like Taurus energy. That's a super stubborn ass right now. Okay? Tell me about moon cycles. Because this is the shift. So you probably went from all this compassion and feeling the blood boil in your veins and wanting it and desire. Okay, so you went from compassion to like F this. Okay. So what moon cycles, all right, it's judgment. This is your own judgment call on what direction you want to go with. This is your own judgment on, do you want to sit in negativity or do you want to change your perspective? Do you want to forgive somebody or do you just not want to? You know what I'm saying? This is your own judgment call. All right. How you work with these energies during this time period is completely on you. So if you choose to sit in negativity, then you choose to sit in negativity. It's on you. You can only get yourself out of these circumstances. Okay? So spread your wings. Don't hold back. Right now is the perfect time to soar. You're ready to soar. So this is either you're ready to soar on your own, no matter what the situation is, or you're ready to soar with this other person coming in that you don't want coming in, or some do, and they're just saying you're ready. Regardless of your scenario, you're ready. Best advice for you're ready to soar. So a lot of people were probably doubting themselves, and now all of a sudden they're like, I got this. All right. So it's the Daughter of Swords. Again, it's a messenger and it is going towards this one. So this is on you. Don't let nobody else make your decisions right now because this is legitimately your judgment call because it's looking at this with the wings, guys. And then I have the wings over here, okay? So this is correlating, which would make sense because I just said this card can go either way. But I have this wing looking down at this one. This is your judgment call on how you want to handle this energy, okay? Don't look for somebody else. Don't text somebody else to get your answers. Don't rely on somebody else to get your answers. This is your energy shift. It is yours. If you want to relate it to the other person, go ahead, but this is for you, okay? For others, they weren't ready to soar, and now they are, okay? But this is for you. So for those who weren't ready to take action, I'm now ready to deliver a message, okay? But don't go talking to other people in order to move forward because it's your call. Okay, so this is kind of for people who took a step backwards and now we're going forward again because everything's going in this direction, even though I laid them backwards. Okay, pay attention to these synchronicities. These are yours. So people who were paying attention to them or were not paying attention to them, it is time to pay attention to these synchronicities. But it's also time for you to look at this in a different way. So we have the Sun, we have the Father of Pentacles. Okay, and I love how everything's going back in this direction. All right. So for somebody who was not paying attention, now is clearly paying attention. Career transition. Okay. This is, like I said, somebody met somebody, there's a new job, there's something, people are fighting this and other people are accepting. And it looks like this person was actually fighting the career transition. All right. So we have the Hierophant reversed. All right. To me, this speaks of somebody is not owning up to the spirituality, even though there's clarity there. Okay. But not owning up to it. So this person is still not owning up to you are still not, you still don't have clarity on your direction. Okay. But it should be clear as day to you. They're giving you the signs, the synchronicities. They're giving you the tools you need to get here to have all this stuff. Okay. So you're holding yourself back there. For others, for those who are not paying attention, started paying attention. For those who didn't want to spread their wings, now are ready to deliver a message, but is considering talking to somebody else about it first or waiting for a different cycle. I don't think you need to do that because the first song that came on was Summertime. So this person or you, I want you to look at it your energy though. Okay. Don't worry about what the other person's doing. Some of you with Summertime are just in the wrong season, but it's okay because it was a seasonal shift. It was an energy shift. So somebody's like happy-go-lucky. Who doesn't love summer, especially that shift, okay? But this is your call. Stop waiting on more signs and synchronicities. You've gotten them. You see them, okay? So I don't think this person or you are waiting on this anymore. The only holdup we have right here is the compassion. So for somebody who had the compassion, does not want it right now. So we have lack of compassion on somebody's end, and I think this is just the wheels turning. And I don't think it's yeah, is there some stubbornness? Yeah, I don't think this person's doing it on purpose. It's just the wheels turn. Okay. So now this is my biggest concern because this is what we're supposed to have right now. So like this is tough, but I think it's because you don't quite have the clarity with something. I think once you get the clarity, it's all good. So I truly feel like these are your decisions and your decisions solely. So I think that's another reason why it's really important to watch all these zodiacs because these are all different zodiacs being blended right here too. Oh, there was two. All right. We have listening and wishing. Okay. So some people really need to like listen to their intuition right now. Listen to the universe. That's all about the synchronicities and putting things together. So for who wasn't doing that, you are doing that now, which is great. Okay. And the wishing, let's see what it wants to say about wishing. My dear one, I have heard your prayers and I know your heart and I know it's for your highest good right now. Dreams do come true. Make sure your dreams serve the higher purpose and they don't take away from another. Be careful what you wish for. Remember that the coins tossed in the wishing well, for every wish, there is a price to be paid. Are you ready to spend time and energy with what it is that you wanted and granted? Because it's going to now be required. Now is the time your wish is going to be fulfilled. So what it's saying is basically like, okay, you wished for this, and now all of a sudden it's going to come in, and you're like, you want me to have compassion? Guys, I know, because I was stuck in this confusion yesterday. So now I know why it's important to watch every zodiac, because it wants you to absorb every zodiac, because you are the magician. See what I'm saying? Like, they want you to be able to work with every element so you can get every aspect of your life back. Like, take back every aspect of your life, not just some of them, all of them. See what I'm saying? So now that your wish is going to come true, I don't think it's like the Taurus read, super stubborn, but it's like you're not doing it to be an asshole. I know you're not, because you had the compassion, you had the faith, the wish, you had all that. And I don't know if too much time went by. I don't know everybody's scenario, but I know right now your wish is about to come true for some of you, and you guys don't want it anymore. It's like you want it, but you don't. You want it with stipulations. It's okay to have boundaries, okay? But like when you're gonna start throwing stipulations and certain stuff in, you're turning the energy. I honestly feel like it was meant to shift this way anyway. So I kind of feel like, I'm not quite sure, because it keeps leaving me up in the air with this energy, because ultimately it's your choice. It's your judgment call. We just talked about that. This is on you, solely on you. Don't be asking other people for advice, because this is like almost like a destined scenario, whether it's a breakup, a makeup. It was supposed to go down. Even if it's a breakup, it was supposed to go this way, because in the future, you're going to have what it is you truly desire, what you wish for. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this is. And this is the biggest holdup here. That's tough. That's really tough, guys. That's the shift. All right, listening. In the house of the night, there would be a beautiful girl with the skin color of dark honey, who has a gift of poetry. She will weave it into tales with great detail and expression, yet without being obvious or straightforward. Reading between the lines or finding the true meaning is what is required now. Listen and learn. What others don't say is what's important in the moment. Okay, so what this is saying too, if you just broke up with somebody, stop listening to all the outside shit. Stop getting advice. Like, let it find your true self. All right, because that's what's required right now. Turn your sorrow into creativity. Okay. And for others, this is just, it's time for expression. It's time to be straightforward. If you're not understanding, it's okay. Give it time, because in time you will understand. Listen to what your soul wants. Okay. This is where compassion comes into play. So I can preach it, but I also can find myself, I'm not going to lie to you, I can find myself in this scenario because my priorities are just elsewhere. Okay. So I get that. But I feel like, really, because I'm a very compassionate person. But right now, with this scenario, I do not have compassion for this scenario. And the universe, for those who are in that situation, is really trying to stress to you, like, find it again. You're the high priestess. You're spiritual. You're wands, you're fire. You're spiritual. You know better. You know better. It's like screaming. You know better. You know better. But like, you can't change the way somebody feels right now. So until something comes into play, this is where you're at. But when it does come into play, it's your own judgment call. Follow your soul. It's on you. Destined or not, you still make the final say. Okay? And somebody is not following their spirituality. All right? But they know what it is. So stop playing yourself and get to it. Let's find out what the moon card says. Confidence is key to your success. See, that's coming up today too, which is strange because they keep coming in as the Empress. The Empress is pretty damn confident. But there's something lacking, and apparently it's compassion, and it must be linked to your confidence, which just doesn't make sense to me. So let's see. But some things are just not making sense to me right now. This card is the start of a new cycle for you. You're going to look and feel more gorgeous and more spot on. Okay, well, yep, this is me. Okay, sorry guys, this is my read. Nah, I'm just playing. All right, but here's this sexy energy that I wanted you guys to get back. All right, so thank you. All right, but I think because of this sexy, I think you guys have a little pride. All right, I don't want to own up to that, but I think I got a little pride. Anywho, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so a new cycle is coming. All right, you look gorgeous. You're more spot on. More like something is worth showing off. Okay, if you want someone's attention, this card is saying it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You might be having to willing to put more work in yourself. It means be proud of who you are and what it is this offer is. Think to yourself as the king or queen of the jungle to carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a certain creative project you're working on now. It is going to be good news or a new start, which is funny because we have the work here too, but somebody doesn't want to own up to that. So this card is exactly saying these two things, which is effing ironic. Okay. Well, not really, but but see, I don't feel like I think some of my ladies and gentlemen are confused right now because I don't feel this pride. I'm not letting anything get to my head. So this is still confusing energy for me because I'm not showing off. I'm not that person. So I don't know if this other person thinks you're showing off or all of a sudden you think you're too good, but I'm telling you, that is not the case because that is not me. For some of you, you're acting like this, but for others, you're not. But what they're saying is how I got to take it is this other person thinks that you are. This other thinks is going to be like, oh, you think you're too good for me now? But that's not the case because you are a very compassionate person. But when it comes to this circumstance that you dealt with this person, you've just had enough of bullshit because that just goes to show that somebody wants to come in and still twist some shit around. See what I'm saying? Because I'm not that person, guys, and neither are you. Well, not all of you, some of you are, okay? But I'm not. I have my sexy back, but I'm not showing shit off or being cocky or being naive, or being, I think I'm better than anybody. That's what I'm saying. Like, I carry that compassion. I carry that fucking compassion on my arm. Okay? So it's like, I think it's this other person that, it's just got it a little twisted. But whatever. Okay? With this card, it talks about it's time to have fun. It's time to show the world what you got. Shine on your light. Have some pride. See what I'm saying? I told you I didn't feel like I had too much pride. So it's contradicting energy. So I think it's the other. This one is one or the other. Okay. It says spoil yourself. You fucking earned it. They didn't say fucking. I did, but you earned it. Okay. So it says go turn somebody's head. Be that brave lion hat. Okay. Go flirt. So this is what I'm saying. It's just be proud of who you are. There is good news coming. I think somebody thinks you want their attention, but I don't you might want their attention, but not in the way they're taking it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're full of pride. What this is telling me is that your pride right now is spot on, but the other person's pride is it's the opposite of the good pride. Their pride is getting in their way. You know what I'm saying? Like their ego's getting in the way. Yours is just straight up pride because you're proud of yourself and you deserve it. this other person's pride is getting the best of them. Their ego is getting the best because they want to be on top type thing. In some scenarios, that's exactly what this is. Okay. So some don't want to accept this career change and then others are. Okay. But like I said, for ones who weren't paying attention to the signs, they are now. Okay. Ones who weren't sending messages and going on their journey, they are now. Okay. This is your own judgment call on how you want to react to this energy. This compassion right here, this was a wish that a lot of you guys wished for. Okay. And now it's here and you got lack of compassion. I think you guys have the compassion. I just think you're tired of the bullshit. You don't want to deal with the lies for somebody who for so long didn't take action. Like, you found your power again and you are confident. And I think you're holding your pride in a very beautiful way. So I'm gonna give you that, like, okay, because to me, it's the other person that's having the ego issue, not you. But regardless, you still need compassion here because something will grow. Okay, it's just your reality. It's just your situation. This is the situation. This is the shift. And now that the other person's coming, this is you. And I don't think you're doing it in a bad way. I think this person's ego is getting in the way, doesn't want you to be with somebody else, or doesn't want you to succeed without them. It's something like that, okay? But again, I don't want you to judge. I just want you to remain in your own power, like continue being who you are, all right? If some of you guys are going through like a breakup or anything like that, it's time to take care of you. Find your passion again. There's a new career transition. You have to start at step one. I am sorry for your loss and your heartache, but it's now time to start your journey. And where you need to start is with your passion. And your passion is not another lover, it's your spirituality, it's your faith at the end of the day. It's what makes you happy. You have to start at step one. Okay. You're seeing signs, okay? So this can go for any type of energy out there. All right. It's a beautiful read. I am going to pull from this deck for an additional message, but this is what this is. It's like, how can you, there's no way, if you wish this, you had a lot of compassion. You got a lot of love for this person if it's a wish and it's here. So this situation is just needs to be presented the right way, and I hope for everyone's sake that it is. Okay? Just don't forget who you are. That's it. Proud of everybody. It's a big step for no matter what gender, it's a big step for everybody. And it's a hard step for everybody. But you're going to be okay. Okay? So, I'm going to pull another quick card and then I have to answer some emails. For those who are waiting on me, do not panic. I know it's been a good week. It just might take a little more effort and a little more compassion than I think you anticipated on handing out. So just make sure there's an even give and take of reciprocity, please. I can't believe it's only 12:16 and I can't bang out these other readings. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I really don't. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. So for those who weren't listening, okay, I still have Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Gemmies. I'm not doing them till tomorrow. It was a very certain order Spirit wanted me to do them in this week because it's the blending of the energy. So I really want you to watch every zodiac, and I know that's draining and exhausting, all right? But if you want to know where you're at, it's going to tell you, okay? And think about your situation, all right? Not just the lover. Additional messages, please, for this shift. All right, so you got the Page of Cups reversed, all right, because somebody was not happy, all right? Somebody is now walking towards their happy. Somebody was not expressing how they felt, all right? They were probably in a no-good scenario. There wasn't enough self-love, mutual love, respect, and now somebody's walking towards their happy. Okay? And someone's coming right back to you because it's the Six of Swords reverse. So this is energy coming back around. But majority already know that anyway. Okay? Let's see if I can get a couple more. I want to try to get as many stories as I can, which is a few cards each. Okay, those really wanted to come out. Again, 7-7. All right, these sevens are coming up with your past. All right, there's, again, your past coming back around. 7 of Swords. If you just broke up with somebody, you need to know to cut these cords. I hope you understand that and start your new journey, okay? For others, this is what is coming towards you, and someone has plenty of options, and they're not going to know what to do because when it comes to their past, because I think somebody's worried about self-sabotaging. Yes, granted, there could have been deceit in the past, but what this energy is telling me is that there's going to be a little confusion because if I go back to this situation that's coming back around, if I put effort or time or anything into this, or even try to acknowledge it, you might be self-sabotaging all the new opportunities that are coming. Okay, so some people are now thinking that way too. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups. So there's going to be a little confusion with this. All right, the Eight of Cups. Now it's reversed. Do I walk away or do I go back? Do I walk away or do I collaborate? See what I'm saying? You got options. Some of you want it, some of you don't. It just depends on what scenario you're in. If this is a recent breakup, you do not go back. Okay? This whatever this person is, it's been, it's where that compassion lays. This is the biggest dilemma we have right now. Okay. I'll try to get a couple more. Six of Swords. It's not reversed. So somebody just left a scenario because of a third party. Or they just weren't happy. So somebody got on the boat. They're getting themselves out of a horrible situation. Okay. And they're moving forward. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it's sad. Okay. But somebody wasn't putting the effort into it anyway. Looks like the Emperor. All right. It was like a lose-lose situation. You can't win with this one. Okay. So you did the right thing. Okay. What's the outcome of the Six of Swords? If you continue to do the right thing, what is the outcome of the Six of Swords? If you continue to do the right thing, the outcome. I kind of want both of them. Well, look at that. There's a reason why I wanted that. That's your outcome. If you do the right thing, you get a brand new lover, and it's going to be way more of a bond than you ever imagined. Okay, you're going to start having fun. You're going to start dating. You're going to start hanging out with friends again. Okay, do not go backwards to the Emperor reversed and the King of Pence that doesn't know where to come or go. Yeah, it sucks. You're a little sad right now, but your outcome, if you continue on that boat, you're going right towards this, a brand new start. Go find yourself. You got something beautiful coming your way. Okay? So that's enough said. I love you guys so much. Take care of yourselves. And I'll be back with Raw Loves tomorrow. All right? Apparently, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself right now. I really don't. I just want to like go, 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 go. But I guess I got to absorb my energy. I don't know. So I love you guys so much. Have a fantastic day. It was a beautiful read. It is for every zodiac. It is just the shift. You're going to be okay. No matter what situation ship you are in, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I promise you. Okay? So maybe I'll be back later. I'm just going to have to keep my face out of the camera. I don't know. But I love you guys so much. Okay? Have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.